You're welcome, everyone. My name is Felix, and privileged to be team leader of Plan B Express. So there are three dimensions of opportunity we have for you. But first of all, I want to go to the market and go a number of us. We look at what are you doing in the market ordinarily. Now, so let's look at the Bitcoin. Like I told us, let me start from DXY. If you're joining us for the first time, you have not been coming for our training. You're welcome, right? But we've been talking. Finally, my target of how many? Let's look at. I told us about my target on DXY. That was since last year, August. Yeah, since last year, August. And now this is going to form an idea for you to pay attention to learning. Now, so that means if you are breaking out of all of this point, that means the last point of 113, 114 for DSY is where we're actually going to. But if you've been following us, or if you can go to my YouTube channel, and then you're going to face and then search for information on the platform of some of those updates we've given before about the market, especially when it has to do with the DXY and all the like. And we saw when a movement, and we said we're going back up, and now the direct impact of DXY. Now, so please pay attention, especially those of you who are new and probably you do not know much about the market. I would love you to pay attention. Now, this is the point. Coming into the market, please, opportunity in the crypto space or the financial market, what we maximize. So whatever thing I'm telling you is for educational purpose and for informational and for educational purpose. It's not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. So, about the point is that I can tell you friendly advice, okay? It's a friendly advice. Now, most time when we tell people that the people who win big in the space of financial market, not only crypto, are people who have patience. Now, I think, and so if you do not have patience, then you're going to more do a lot of things together and miss out of important things. Now, so at the time, I remember telling most of us at August 2024 that we'll get into the base or the bottom of the market, which is the DXY. And now for that, it's going to have direct impact on any currency paired with dollar. Now, the simple thing is this. If you have bought any asset since last year, August, or last year, September, and you are holding on to it up to this year, or August, September, October, November. So September, October, November, December, January, going to 5 months, it's logically going to be a short-term investment. That's so it's a short-term investment because a short-term investment is within a year. And now, when you come into the market and you are holding an opportunity for that period, is a short-term range of investment. And that make it very beautiful that the financial market, what we do there are three major things we do there. We invest, we trade, and we market. And so, and I know many of you will be looking marketing. Now, I'm going to explain to you the cost of this interaction. Now, so DXY finally had hit my target. So that means it's going to do a bonus. So we saw that. Now, you missed out, but this is an advantage for you to pay attention. Now, what is the significance of this DXY? That's what we call US dollar index. Index that give you analysis of the strength, just like in Nigeria, we talk about NGX, right? The dollar, the Naira index, or the stock market index. So it give you the performance in strength or in failure of a particular instrument. So when you say the stock index, Nigeria stock exchange index. So when we have a negative, that is to say the capital market it do well at a time. And then when you have it positive, there are a lot of activities, growth and expansion in the market. So when talk about the DXY, it's what measures the strength of dollar. And now when the strength of dollar is going higher, then whatever purchasing power it has strength over it. And so those of you who trade Forex, currencies and all of that, will now say, very simple. The fundamental equation here is that when the dollar is getting strengthened, then you want it to have a negative impact on euro, on GBP, that's pounds, and other currencies that are paired with dollar. So for that, as a trader, even as an investor, you want to look at either to buy anything that is paired with dollar or to sell it. And now what you mean by selling it now, if the dollar is going up, on the other hand, so whatever that is paired with that dollar, so going by the direct force that have impact on it. How many of you knew that last year too, when I say I've shorted Euro USD, and then we're going to be riding down. And so what it means is this. In a conventional knowledge on a physical concept, it like normally you were holding euro before. So you have euro in physical currency. And now because you know that the price of dollar was going to be going up, so you sell the euro to buy the dollar. And that's exactly what you're doing here. You sell the euro to have possession of dollars. So if you have possession of dollars, as euro is crashing, then you have more euro. That means you make more money. And that's exactly what happened here. If you look at it from here, for instance, up to this point, you can see crazy percentage or the move that has happened. Okay? So what you are doing logically is that you are making more money. And so with that, because this is the digital, since the connection or the pairing is euro to dollar, so now, so the base now as the euro, the dollar as the codes, then you are now using code to buy the base because the base is getting weakened. And for some of you are forex trader, it's why we have something like this called currency meta. So now currency strength meta. And what we do with the currency strength meta is that sometimes we want to see the strength. Now, so look at it. As at before market open, because market are closed now. Now, as the time market was closing, right? GBP, that is Japanese yen, is getting more strength. I think there was some kind of permutation and combination they were doing last week. And of course, that will give maybe temporary boost to GBP. And now if you look at dollar went up and then was going down, and then you have all right, New Zealand dollar, you have the euro, you have the pounds, and all the like. So getting weakened. Look at Australian dollar. So what you were doing is that since euro, as it were, was getting weakened against dollar, so I will move more money to dollar. So by doing that is that where we talk about I short the market. Those of us who are trading forex, I would say I short the market, shorting euro AUD, euro USD. Now for that, I'm going to go to my broker, right? And I sell euro USD. So the more dollar is going up and euro going down, I'll be making more money. And that's in the realm of forex trading. And now the same thing happened to gold. Okay, whatever affects a euro USD had almost direct impact. The speed may be different, but we have direct impact on GBP USD. Can you see that? So these are correlated pairs that you do not need to do two analysis. So you can see GBP USD, right? As far as US dollar is getting more strengthening, then it has a negative impact on GBP, a negative impact on euro, and of course, other related peers with it. Then you're going to be having it going down. Okay. So you're having it going down as it were. And that's what you see. So look at this since last year, August, September, that has been happening. Now, so sometimes when we tell people that The best thing is thinking long term rather than short term. Yes, sometimes, and I always tell my student, I'll tell them that a scalper is a scammer, and because it's going to scam himself. Yes, that a scalper is a scammer because he's going to scam himself. Where he's meant to be holding, he's going to be scalping and scalp out himself. And so that's exactly what you see happening, picturing the larger picture of the opportunity, right? The same thing on gold. I think gold consistently still having, this kind continuous move up as it were. And of course, trying to break out the previous all-time high of 2,800 region. And of course, we have seen what has happened of gold. Now, the question a lot of people want to ask now is that what are we looking at this week, right? But before we do that, I would like to go to where matter most for us, Bitcoin. Now, here is Bitcoin. Many of you listened to me previously when I said Bitcoin is going to continue going sideways after we've broke out and returned back to the region that just similar to what we had here. Look at it. That was a very long time sideways move last year, I think the month of June. And we moved sideways for like over 200 days or thereabout. That was a boring moment. So a lot of people get tired and feared, get freaked out, sold, and ran away. And so that's exactly similar thing we're already having now here. But these look more dangerous anyway. Now, what we said is that Bitcoin, as far as it below this 102 to 104,000, so if I stretch further, you see my diagonal support channel, and then this was the all-time high. Now, remember what we say was that, and many new persons, when they are coming into crypto, as at the time they're coming in, what I normally tell everyone is that relax. Right now, when you are coming in, if you are new to Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and all of that, you cannot go into like buy and holding. So that what you can do is to buy and sell because the time we are. And of course, the market probably have been doing that sideways move as we heard, and then continue to do sideways. However, get looks scary. As scary as it is, we said if we break below 90,000, then the next point we're having is actually 88,000 region, and then perhaps to 85. And anything below that, then we are going to flap down to 73,000 plus. Now, is it possible, Felix? Well, why not? Right? So, but are we now in bear market if we do that? Well, there are so many fundamental kind of hype people are creating now, like Donald Trump. The new U.S. president swearing in by 20 of this month. That could be another factor, perhaps. But these are just make believe, right? These are just you know, a kind of hypes. So it could affect positively. It may not affect positively. Because if you look at it, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, you may not see it as a very proper stuff, but in pattern, what it has formed is what we call a head and a shoulder. Okay? So what Bitcoin has formed is what we call a head and a shoulder. So perhaps we'll take it off here, okay, and then jump back here and go up here. So here and here and here. Okay? So you are having a kind of head and a shoulder, which is a potential reversal pattern. It's a reversal pattern as long as the neckline got broken and retested. So it means a Bitcoin break $91,000 and retest and got rejected there. It's quite dangerous, right? So now, but another thing you need to know, if we break down, are we supposed, yeah, because we left a lot of big gap behind, and then they need to be filled. So if they are filled, chances are there that we can run up again. But if you've been following me, my target on this market right from day one was 90,000 first, now 87,000, 79,000. 90,000 and I said 110,000 as discount, what average Nigerian call Jara. So if that's the case, then where we are now is Jara 94,000, 95,000 is Jara, right? So Felix, are you saying that we're not going to go to 150,000? Well, I've never been party to that, but I'm not saying it's not possible, right? But what I'm saying and what I said was that as long as as far as 110,000 is concerned, it's an addition beyond my own expectation. Because if you go to a monthly time frame, the market look more deadly for crash. So, but now another thing we could have, we are holding on nicely on this support region. So that's say you're looking at Bitcoin. The another dangerous thing that we should have now, this week, if we jump out, we are going to get rejected at 100,000, 99 to $100,000. Then that'll get more dangerous thing. Perhaps first option, we're going to go up, right? And then we reject again and continue to go sideways. Better we go sideways continuously till when we're able to break out. And if we're unable to get that, if we get rejected smartly here and break this, then just know that you are hitting down to 73,000 because all this point will be clear faster. That's the truth. So are you putting fear on us, Felix? I am not. I'm just telling you the fact in the chart. And then those narratives they are creating about Donald Trump and all the like was possible, but look at the very fast rejection. Now we have to take this and create above these, meaning that we need to actually break, meaning this point, the previous have that 108,000, 107,000. Then before we can now hit probably maybe break above the 110,000 I was projection into shooting into 115, 116,000 and then 120,000. So Felix, are you now saying we're going to go to 150? Yeah, no, maybe no. Maybe 128, 130,000 or $134,000. Yeah, so that's tentative. But the question you ask yourself, even from now, from here to that 130 something thousand, it's just about 32,000%, 32%. So how much money do you have to actually buy into Bitcoin at that 32%? So you want money, then that's why we tell people to look at taking advantage of alternative tokens, that altcoins, and probably if we are going to have a run in altcoin this 2025. So better still, if Bitcoin continue to go sideways, that's going to give us ample opportunity to have a run in altcoins, all right? So you probably, even BNB as an altcoin is probably not just an option you want to buy into that you want to make so much money, all right? So you probably want to go for other lower cryptocurrencies, and that's where we talk about the low gem tokens. Now, if you were here last week and you pay attention to all what we thought and the signal we gave, perhaps I may not be able to give any signal today. You should be money. And one of example of the token I actually gave last week. Let's go and look at. Oh my word. Okay, so I'll. Okay. Let me quickly wrap up. We said we have. Okay. Let me check the coin. Okay. So one of the token we gave out last week was Akuma, and many other token I may not remember. Akuma, a few of them, and then some of them pump, but Akuma pump extraordinarily. I wouldn't know how many of us partook in it. But please, what we always encourage people is that when you for a meeting, pay good attention. Okay, this is Akuma. So if you picture last week Sunday should be today's 12th. So last week Sunday should be, was it 7th?
That was 5th.
Or 5th, right? On the 5th, right? Okay. So on the 5th, so we actually got Akuma at a very nice price. That's what it means. Because we're around 8:30 p.m. we had a class, the review. So it was actually at a nice point. So those who bought that Sunday should have done average of 100 to 150% of right. And then some persons got it earlier than that. Now, why am I showing us this? Because in this space, that so trying to get more money in Bitcoin right now may not really work. That's the truth. So you probably want to go for, altcoins or memcoin, low gem coins, and all of that. So quite a lot of them, right? Quite a lot of them. However, they look more risky. Yeah, they're more risky, to partake on. And so, and there are few or other kind of steps you probably would need to participate in it. And of course, if you are new into crypto, there are a few things we always say that you need to run your crypto properly. Number one, you need a wallet. An example of wallet, Phantom wallet. You need, I think the present kind of narrative that's happening, you need a sweat wallet, right? Right. And then, of course, you need a MetaMask ever. So ever you need MetaMask, right? So let's say you need Phantom, you need uh, MetaMask, you need Sweat Wallet. Reason is that the crypto narrative having a lot of activities happening around, right? Around Solana, number one, which is Phantom Wallet, okay? Around Solana, which is Phantom Wallet, around Coinbase protocol, which of course available. Come on, this coin I traded it yesterday on on Ethereum. Oh no, sorry, on Solana. I never knew that it was even on Ethereum base and all of that. So there are a whole lot of things. Come on, these guys are funny. Okay. So it's a lot risky, right? And if you look at this token right now, was created 5 hours ago. I think they moved the money away. Yeah, I would call it they moved the money away from that other one. That actually pumped very well. And so if you look at it, over 5 hours or 5 months, let me quickly check back. 5 hours, 51 minutes. Well, I mean, not actually traded because Ethereum protocol may not be what, so 5 hours ago. So there are quite a lot of things we do when it has to do with all of these tokens. Then, so imagine coin that was created 5 hours ago. However, please take note, this environment can be very, very risky. Okay. But if you look at it, a token created 5 hours ago, let's say you caught in at 200,000 capitalization, and now there you are. The token now is what, you know, so that you have done about 500 to 600% thereabout. Now, am I asking you to buy? The answer is no. I'm just showing you that there are quite opportunity now, but more risky, right? Into altcoin and meme coins, right? So you now have another ecosystem called Sui ecosystem, right? Now, a lot of them had pumped and dumped, so a lot of them have made quite a lot of money, right? And so not everyone actually partook, and some of them, when they got created and all of that, this can be very, very dangerous. This is about 1 hour ago, and then there are a whole lot of things that it requires. And then when you are going, I'm not asking you to buy them just to sell you. So this can look fake, call something sniper boat. This must have, what caused this kind of fake movement was a sniper boat and all of that. So, but in whatever sense, what you need is a strategy, the proper strategy to maximize such opportunity so that you don't become victim of situation. And so most time people come around and I'll say, oh, I saw a coin, people did this and that. It can be by virtual. Okay, virtuals. Could be network problem. Okay, so now what I'm trying to let us know is this, that cryptocurrency right now, those of us who are coming in, because I know most of us come into cryptocurrency when the wave, the noise, the hype is everywhere, especially when you go to YouTube channel and some persons are talking. I can tell you this coin is going to $1,000. I can tell you it's going to do 900%, it's going to do 15x, 1000x, and all of that. That makes you jump in and suddenly they dump on you. So some of those tokens can be a little bit risky, but the more risky, sometimes the more money you probably can make. But you must learn basic things that will help you, all right? Okay, if you look at the token here now, yo-yo, right? This is yo-yo, all right? If you look at this yo-yo, if I take it on now, let's look at this yo-yo, for instance. When was it created? 2.5 million cap 2 hours ago, right? What is the narrative like? Does it have any social? Yo-yo. Hmm. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. So probably it will require you some 1 or 2 steps to verify the validity of that token. But listen, you probably will buy and then lose money, and sometimes you buy and make so much money. But there are quite a lot of coins that will give you much money, and then uh, you will be looking at, oh, I think I need to be buying this type of a token every time. Then you have to prepare for the loss to sometime when it's going to come. And then, but the advantage we take is that when you make money on some of those meme coin, all right, look at what's this one? Oh, this is crazy. This is okay. 6 hours ago. Wow. Wow. 6 hours ago. Yeah, so let me go to 1 minute. Sorry about that. Quite unfortunately, I couldn't find a coin to give to us today. So if you're joining us maybe next week, I will have some tokens to give to us. But you have to be careful in the market right now because a whole many things that we may not be able to. Where is this one? Okay. All right, let me just quickly check if I can find a coin for us. So if you're new, when you're coming in, we tell us that, right, you need a wallet, you need an exchange, all right? So you need a wallet, you need an exchange, and of course, you need to get basic education that will help you to maximize the opportunity available in the space. Okay, so now because the knowledge will help you acid AI. Okay, acid AI. Yes. Yeah, so it's not about the name, it's about the narrative, okay? Acid AI. Come on now. Yeah, acid AI. Let it not pour acid on us. Sometime, wow, it's almost done. Okay. So, let me just stop here. So, if it's going to get in here, so within this region, You pull back down to this region, I probably may buy. $35, so it has not done much. RCDI. So I want to pull back. So it's very, very risky, right? So there are things we do here when a token does get that to take the risk. Now, what I do here is that I probably can copy the contract address. Okay, let's look at it. Twitter. I'm not teaching you, just trying to do one or two things. And so sometimes the what you are looking for in some other areas can actually be available in a very little area. Uh-oh, what's going on here? No follower. What's going on? RCDI. You don't have a follower. RCDI. Okay. Yeah, 17 minutes ago was just created and probably want to come. What time frame is this guy using? So let me go back there. Acid AI, where are you? Where are you? Okay. Ooh, so so you can see the danger when I told you I was not ready to buy. Can you see, guys? So that's rock pool is dead. Okay. Okay, so he's dead, That was why I told you guys that I was waiting. I'm not moved by those jamboree was playing. So it's dead. You see, this pair has very little liquidity and all of that. The first thing is even that just fake lock and now nothing to. So these are some of those things we do here, and then not to fall victim of some of those tokens. You can get carried away. So acid has poured the acid already. Uh, so these guys have created another token locked. There was a locked we bought sometime, and then another locked is created. So it must have override this one. No, this is nonsense. When you come in to buy a coin, this is you buy, you will not be able to sell it. So don't disturb yourself. I just want to find, but yeah, okay. Uh, is it duplicates? Pengu with hearts. Pengu with hearts. Pengu with hearts. 1 hour ago. Okay. Pengu with heart. Okay. Pengu with hearts. Okay, let me not get lost too. If I enter into analysis now, it's going to be a very long one. So I need to go back. So now you will come in. So like I told us, the market is quite very dicey. Pengu with hearts. Are you sure it's not fake you have? How can you just come in now? November 2024. Ah, Pengu with hearts. Are you for real? Maybe just migrated. Okay, so let me see. And you're having 300 and something K. Let me copy the contract address. Right. Trade with K. Someone paste it. And go with heart. Smart money. 130 something K of this guy. Okay. Last 7 days copy 130 something K. Win rate 100%. Trade single buy 28 or $2,800. Does not include gas fee. Okay, I think let me go to source scanner. Okay. Wow, this is dangerous. Dev snipe 79%. Top 10, 12 points. Okay, so let me look at the bubble map. Now, Pengu with the name kind of higher transfer volume. The guy is not evenly distributed, right? So, but the narrative on the name makes sense, right? 2,790 holders. Snipers, have they sold? Some sold. This guy sniped about $6,000 worth. It's about 63 million P&L. He has not sold. Make it dangerous, right? This guy. This guy. 2,000 unrealized. 19 point something million out of 29 million. Man, this coin look fascinating, but very risky. So I can put the amount of money I can afford to lose to buy this type of token. So about to buy this type of token, I'll put the amount I can afford to lose. Right? Perhaps I can now go to my Trojan board. Okay, that's 1. This is 2. So I'm already getting up to break. So this type of token, the snipe is too much. That's one of the concern I have for it. So if I go over here, so now this is a very risky token, okay? Yeah, this is a very risky token, right? So perhaps I just come over to Mon. Yeah. Okay. And go with hearts. So developer have not sold, but that snipe was so much, and that was what jumped the price So such coin could eventually just rug pull. Understand that. Okay. Because if we look at the transaction, it was 2007, 790 something I saw earlier. Okay, there's a place I could check more bubble even on it. No, come on. This is a bad one. This is a very bad one. So you can see what the developer did. He sniped and distributed it to different wallets. That's a very crazy, very risky token. That's what the developer did, right? So when it's going to dump, it's going to be massive. I'm sure he has a target of where he want to get to, and that's why he has not. So it's very, very risky, and that's why I say I can only put the amount of money I can afford to lose. So, for instance, if I come here or just say 0.02, then I click buy. Okay. Okay. Okay, I just bought here right now. And so what I can do is that I go to sell and I use auto sell. Okay. Will not allow me to auto sell here. I have to do that on Telegram. That's one of the advantage of the Telegram so that I can put a price and then when it gets there, it sell for me. But the point is this type of token, I really had to just ordinarily have to buy it on on a boat, on my Telegram boat, rather than buy here or enable the Telegram section of this and get it out there so that like I told us, it's very, very risky. The snipe the guy it is too much, right? It's too much, and so it can dump on anybody at any time. So maybe in the process before we finish, if it goes some good percentage, I can sell it. It's going 3-5%, come down another 5% and all of that. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, now this because if you look at some of those tokens that are here now, a lot of them are rock pool. Maybe I didn't sell or I didn't look at them and all of that. And that's where you see some of them. Minor. So look at this other one we just bought now. And okay, this one is still having percentage. Okay, this one now is in profit. So if you move to any profit, you can just click on sell 100% and all the like. Okay, so let's quickly go back to other things. Now, the summary of what we do is that we have three major things in our ecosystem. We said crypto, there are three major ways of you participating in financial market. Number one, you can go into investing. So that is buy and hold. But I can't tell you to buy coin and hold right now because we are going to the top of the bull run. We call it top of the roof. So, but nevertheless, if you buy any coin, and that means you buy when you move up at a good percentage, you sell. So you can buy any coin and hold now. Some persons are just shouting, telling you, this is the best time for you, and all of that. They're telling you when this can, yeah, fine. If crypto Bitcoin is going to have a very nice setup eventually, well, you can call it a very good discount. But I'm telling you, be careful, as people will be telling you when a discount time, this and that. Be very careful of the discount they are telling you right now. Some of those discounts they are telling you may be very dangerous, can be poisonous. I'm telling you, can be very poisonous because you will just buy and then so the challenge is that you turn to be somebody who is down buy the top to sell the low. Meanwhile, you are supposed to be buying the low to sell the top. So that's why you need to be very careful right now. If you're looking at, okay, buying into any coin now, you have to be very careful, very smart on what you are buying and what you are selling right now. So they are very, 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 very important for you to know exactly what you are doing. All right. So now why I'm saying that is that we are getting to the top of the roof. But nevertheless, you can still buy coin, hold for a few days, stuff like that. Okay. Hold for a few days. You check the narrative, it's good and all of that, you sell. Now, just like we bought Akuma last week, and then we have an opportunity called PAYNET Ecosystem FMC Pay. Now, I was sharing on our group, if you're on our group, that register on this FMC Pay, download the app, verify your account, the free FMC Pay token. You don't know what the token may turn out to be. So I said, even if you are not investing into the platform, then just get the app downloaded, register, verify your account, and then can be given a token. Now, these are categories of investing, and I think that should be the only staking that is more of working with the developer on. Every other one is automated or decentralized, all right? And so these are the things you need to understand. But you need to know one thing when you are staking or farming. For instance, there was an account I was showing to many of us last week or last 2 weeks. If you go there now, that's one of the things about farming. If you don't understand the mechanisms, you will get tired eventually. Now look at this radium I was sharing with us last week or last 2 weeks. And I said the advantage and the disadvantage of farming, if you do not understand, like this amount of money went up to $471 or $475, almost no $485 at the point, close to $500. Now, right now, it's $387. Why? Because the price of the radium token at that time was $5.7, almost $6. And this was getting to about $500. But right now, it's seated here. Now, get it right. You can come back next week. If Bitcoin continue to crash down or crypto continue to crash down, you will see this money at $200. Now, the question you ask yourself, why did I not sell the token when it was $500 so that I buy back? The difference is this. When you are doing farming and staking, you don't pay attention to the price, right? What to pay attention to is the volume. And so keep giving you volume. And then, of course, you need to know timing, right, for you to achieve better result. So most time when we talk about farming and liquidity, we always move money again from one place to another, maybe when the money has created so much amount of money, and then the price of the token is up, we remove and sell and return back those who have the time anyway. And those are the things you need to understand. So investing, cut across, holding, and we have a PAYNET ecosystem we stake into, then you trading bot. Now this bot is actually very fantastic for me because it helped me not to stress myself over future trading. And I've turned into my investment. Let me show you an example. And then Radium, I just showed to us, Aerodrome are not like. So trading activities, right? So trading activities, okay, like trading activities, we have Forex. And you see I put ACAS X and Capital X10. Why I put this thing is that if you are new, you don't know much about Forex, and you are looking at, okay, what am I going to do? The best place I would recommend for you is ACAS, which is in partnership with MDC. Why do I recommend this place? I recommend this place because, number one, it gives you a kind of combo pack. What's a combo pack? It gives you access to Academy. So when you register, you either pay for yearly or monthly. Now, monthly should be $150. Now, what to pay for, it's worth it. Because I know many persons when we tell them, come to Plan B, enroll in Basic Academy, it looks funny to them that, oh, I don't have money and all of that. Okay, subscribe on ACAS if you want to trade Forex, right? Number one, it gives you access to basic training. And number two, it gives you access to signal. Yes, consistent signal, which they call trade alert. Give you access to just tap to trade. You don't know how to copy the signal ordinarily. Okay, you will need to know how to tap it. Just tap and then enter the market, and then we're trading. Then you have access to live section and all the like. So then additionally, when you do that, instead of like looking for fund to trade, then you have access to challenge account. If you register with the one monthly, you have access to 10,000 capital for trading, or you pass a challenge, and then until the money become yours, you trade. Any amount of money you make, 80% can be withdrawn, 20% to the system. And I think it's wonderful for anyone. Now, why Capital Extend? This is the independent platform for not a prop firm, but where you can trade your forex independently. We have some partnership with Capital Extend, and that's one. Now, the next is synthetic. Those of you, if you have not heard about synthetic before, now we have synthetic. Now, but basically, let me show you an example of these things I'm just mentioning, because sometimes a lot of people come to me and tell me they do not know about what we say, and because sometimes on the group, most of us don't pay attention to information on the group. And of course, that's why I'm taking this time. Remember, this is market update and business opportunity. Now, I'm going to log in and show you an example of those things I've just mentioned, right? We talked about, right? So let's go. Try to get in to show you guys. Okay, what's going on here? Sorry about that.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so let me quickly share with you why I call this guy a kind of, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Just a moment. I will share a page with you now. Okay. Now, this is an example of what I want to show to you, right? Now, if you look at the page here, now you see a chart on your dashboard. Now, this chart, it's a kind of boat, right? Now, this is not the regular boat you probably used to know. This require at least certain effort from you for settings. And one of the advantages is you have this boat. I know some of you, when you register on some platform, what you are looking for is like a hit and run kind of project. You invested and they pay you this percentage and all of that. Now, this one, if you look at it, you'll see that today it has not made money, right? And now, but if you look at it, you see that there's some money made on the 10th, which is $2, and now on the 9th, which is $14, and then on the 8th, which is $1, on the 6th, which is about $2, $4 in that direction. Now, this is an investment of $100, and it's less than 2 months, or about 2 months plus, rather. Now, but there are settings required, right, when this account is created. Now, why I call it investment is that it has a lot of tools that I can use to set my boat and go home. But the advantage is that I just need to have my exchange, Binance, Bybit, BitGet, and then follow instruction and set the boat and go away. And that's going to be running, and I'll make money. If you look at it, this boat, I don't come there to do anything, right? I only maybe have time to come and review at a given time and all of that, following my market direction. Like I'm looking at the market today, The market is going to be doing well. Normally, every weekend is when I set a new boat. But if those other boats are still running on their own, running what they're running, I don't bother myself to set another boat. And that's one of the things about, the U trading boat that I'm just showing to you and some of us. So rather than, putting myself under pressure to trade futures on the manual format, I rather use this board to trade, and which first segment of it would be like an investment for me. You can see the literally 2 drop of water, $1, $10, $14, $5 in that order.
Recording in progress.
So that's how, this U trading board actually work. Okay. So I just need to show many of us, because opportunity will be abound and probably you do not know about it. Now, the Akas X I mentioned, this is how it looks like. I need to share a page with us right now. Okay. So the Akas S, for instance, it looks like this. It has an app. When you register on a platform called MDC and I subscribe, now you have access to, so for people who are subscribing to register for Akas X for yearly subscription, then it give you an access to, so if your yearly subscription give you an access to 12 months, right? Give you access to 12 months of access subscription. Look at it. So 1 month, and what you have access to: trading academy, live session, building trading tools, live trade alert, trading scanners, tap to trade, 10K trading challenge. Now, if you're going for, because there's a promo that is still ongoing right now, and instead of paying $1,500 yearly, now you are paying for this promo $999, and you see what you have access to: the academy live section, building trading tools, live trading alert, trading scanners, tap to trade, 200,000 trading challenge account. And now, so you heard me right. Now, when this is happening, you're able to have what they call the Akas X dashboard, where it's going to be connected with your trading account. Now, if I log in now, for instance, to show you how it actually looks like. So why I recommend this for new people, not really new people, if you are trading Forex, I know one of the major things that people love to have access to right now in the space is fund. You have fund, have enough fund, and of course you have right tool, you can maximize money, because it requires a lot of equity, and instead of exposing yourself with a little fund, then you can have access to more fund and be able to trade effectively. So if you look at this, it's an example of an account, all right? It's an example of an account. If you look at it now, it's showing you that this account have access to maybe 25,000 challenge account, right? And then again, it has a lot of things. So I talk about the trade alert, all right? Scanners. Look at this, a tool. You have different scanners, golden rain. There's so many scanners. Those of you who are professional traders, okay? So you have all of them, the golden rain. You have whatever to check your trading activities and all of that, how to use golden rain, right? And then just to teach you, to teach you through how to maximize the tool, and then analyze the market. And then if you want to follow just the signal they give to you, you have access to signal, all right, in different dimension and all of that. I think networks. So just opening this, right? Okay. Okay, be my network, perhaps. Then these are scanners. You have different scanners that you can use to view the market, and it can view all the market, the crypto, the Forex, and all the indices that you can view as much as possible. Now, if you look at it, okay, Okay, it was still loading, and okay. So just give you different scanners. Okay, telling you buy point two, whatever, and then can follow different. So let's look at Bitcoin, for instance, BTC. So look at crypto, BTC, network BAT. Yeah, there we go. This is BTC. Okay. So you have different scanner anyway. Now, I'm not saying everybody will use the scanner. So if you are not a trader and all of that, then of course you are following like tap to trade. You are following the tap to trade. You are following trade alert and all of those things for your signal, as it were, so that you can maximize profit. Okay, this 5 minute time frame. So you have different options and different strategy of getting into the market. All right. So even for any lazy person, you can be able to maximize everything around the the these kind of activities. It helps you a lot. All right. And I always tell people, I said, I need to disturb myself when I have tools that can reduce my stress of trading and all the like. I would rather just go to use tap to trade and other things and all of that. So that's one of the things you probably will understand when we're telling you there are tools that will help you to reduce the stress you're exposing yourself to. You do not need unnecessary stress. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, those are different opportunities that you can maximize, like I've said, on trading. So we have the Forex synthetics, where trade, then future trading. I use you trading both. Now, MEMCOin and low gems, especially on Solana, Trojan bot. If you're on our group, you're going to see the bot. Then our affiliate system, you can make a lot of money. Uh, you know, marketing, you trading bot, where trade, access. Now, listen, all of these I'm going to mention that when you market, then you get some affiliate rebate system. They are not like Ponzi investment scheme that when you invite a friend, the moment he deposits his money, they pay you half of his money. The question you've not asked yourself, the person you invited, they pay you 50% of his money. Is it a service charge the person paid, or they promise him that they are going to be paying him some return on investment? That's where we need to be very careful. Most time people come around, and that's what make a lot of people, especially in Africa, some of us can be very funny. When you invite them to where they will need to better their life, they tell you that how much can I make per month? When it's going to require your effort to put in place and all of that. So this is synthetics. In synthetic, boom, what's it called? In synthetics, we use Deriv as a broker, but my Deriv is used to trade only boom and crash, right? This is here I trade boom and crash. But where I trade synthetic indices, it's not here, but I trade it on well trade, right? You can see this is well trade. Amazingly, waiting to look at this guy because it has been rocked down to the demand zone. And then, wow, amazing. The setup is already, the food is about to be served. The food is about to be served. For those of us who are on well trade, yeah, the food is about to be served. Let's go to 15 minutes. Amazing, fantastic. Fantastic. If you know, you know, right? If you know, you know, all right, that this market, the whole thing is getting mature to be served, right? To be served. It's just waiting for 1 or 2 points. And then we're looking at the shorting the market. Okay? Looking at shorting the market as beautiful as it can be. Sniper Warren, but looking at it here. We'll go back to the region again. So one entry here, second entry here, and all of that. So now, so in synthetic trading, we trade more on well trade. And then, but on boom and crash, I trade 1,000 very much. I look at it on, so this boom 1,000 now, I'm waiting for a total crash down to the demand zone. And then it's going to give us good morning. Probably maybe this tea will be available to be served, right? This tea will be available to be served probably Monday or Tuesday. And many of you understand what I mean by available to be served, because this is boom and crash, and the way it run, what is moving down now is like the tick. One spike can finish all the candle within few hours. And so that's why we're waiting for the tea to be ready to be served, and then we can collect enough money. At that point, we're moving down to like 1 hour, and then probably navigate to 15 minutes and all the like. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are fantastic opportunity we have, all right, for you to maximize profit. Now, if I show you the app of CAS for some of you who probably, okay, there's an app. Once you register and then subscribe, you can do everything virtually on your phone, all right? So if I go in here, okay, you can do everything virtually on your phone. So ladies and gentlemen, I think we have spent enough time. I will have to cut down at this point so that I can do other things or refreshing up to make other move for the market. All right. So if you're on our forum and all of these opportunity, you've not maximized them, I think it's high time you wake up and then actually collect your money. So, oh my word, this is fantastic. The market trying to bombastic up here. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming, and then pay attention. For those of you who have subscribed for the you trading bot and you have not been added to the necessary group, you ought to have been added. So chat up with me with your user ID so that you can be added. And then for those of you who are trying to take advantage of the access is closing on the 15th, I will advise you to do the needful as fast as possible. So congratulations for those of you who partook on the last training, the one-on-one mentorship. Please don't sleep. Make sure you activate all of those training you got, maximize them, use them, right, as much as possible. The grace of God, this as we enter this week, then those information that needed to be given to you guys are going to be made available so that you can implement other things you need to implement. So don't waste time. Don't relax too much. Wake up and do the needful so that we can be on the same page. So congratulations if you are here tonight and it's your first time, your friend that invited you, just reach out to them and thank them. And you too take the gospel and spread to other people that you can help them to get their financial freedom. Okay, so if I get any low gem, of course, definitely I'm going to make the post available on the group so that we can learn more together and all of that. Okay, the other token I said I was going to buy. Oh my God, I hope you, okay. That, what was this one? What was this coin? Okay, that peony with hearts. Okay, I bought, right? Okay, yes. I bought. Let's go back there. Let me show. Let's go there to check if we're in profit. Okay. I didn't remember that I bought, right? Let's look at it because the structure was looking okay. So this is how you make, 17%, guys. Yeah, so it's 17% already. Okay, 14% it has dropped. So I told you guys that I was going to buy, I bought your present, and I said I'll look at it to sell So it's already 17%. You see, right? It's already 17%. So now, assuming I want to sell, okay, already 20%. So assuming I want to sell, I can just go to my sell and then put, maybe if I want to sell 50%, I want to sell 25% with the market price now. So we're in 26% profit right now. Yeah, we're in 26% profit. You look at it over here. We're in 26% profit. Now you can see that in crypto, yeah, the risk is high, right? But if you can pay attention to learn basic things, you can maximize money. And that's why I said it doesn't matter what Bitcoin is doing. If you can pay attention to important things, imagine you are trading the low gem, you are trading this guy, okay? Imagine you are trading low gem, you are trading synthetics, then you have your robot. So like I have my robot working for me on futures. So why do I need to give myself unnecessary stress? Okay. So I see the confirmation is coming. So why do I need to give myself unnecessary stress? So I'm just making money left and right. Now, if this coin had done enough, and then I could actually, where is this? Okay, you can see. So you're waiting for this guy probably to take out this high. And then this is less than $1 million cap. So what will happen when this guy is going to get to $1 million cap? Okay, so if he's able to flip this high, then it will run more. So imagine when you get to $1 million. So let's look at it. We have done 20% or 20 something percent. Even let's say from here to get to, that's going to be about 60 something percent, right? About 60, 63%. So that means from my entry point, it's going to get to $1 million. I will have done 100 and something percent, as it were. Okay. So that's how it runs. Let's look at it. What percentage is it now? 32%, ladies and gentlemen. So it's 32% right now. Yeah. So I use both mostly on my, robot, on low gem. So I use Trojan both. And of course, on my future trading, I use you trading both. It's amazing, and you can't afford to miss out of some of this opportunity. They're amazing, and then losing out of this opportunity, okay, I just want this guy to confirm the sellout, and then we rock down, or break out and retest, then we rock up. All right, that's one of the things you need to understand. I'll be in the market. I was in this market. Okay, yesterday, it was yesterday. And then the take profit was here. Okay, somewhere here first, then down. There was still the more step down. So that's one of the things. And so you maximize profits, learning, and helping yourself to, now we're in 34% profit, guys. And I told you guys, the other one that we're in 41%, guys. So if you look at it, the guy is jumping, that's what it means. Okay, it's approaching the resistance. All right, it got to the resistance, sharp rejection. Unless what will happen? It's going to break out and then retest. Then I'll wait for. So now, if assuming I use my robot, by the time you get to 100%, my robot will take profit for me. All right, that's one of the things I always love people to settle down and learn. So we get to 50%. So sometime I set at 50%, and sometime I set at 100% to take profit for me. Okay, and so that's what it is. Okay, it's rejected already, so that means it's going to flip down. All right, it's rejected. This is meme coin. Now, psychologically speaking, a lot of people too they must have set their take profit here because they are looking at this previous high. And then once able to break it, Holy Spirit. These are both, right? So now this is another long week, which is a very confirmation of it to come down. Now, so if I had, right, if I had set my boat to sell, this sharp move it did will have sold. So we're 43%. right? So now what do I want to do? Ordinarily, if I go to my, so if I go to the account, right? Right, if I go to the account, okay, trading, so holding rather, so, and I click on it, so I can decide to say, okay, Felix, why don't you sell 50% like this? So if I click on 50% to be sold, I click, and then, okay, this guy log out. So I confirm, there you go, 50% is sold, all right? Okay, so 50% is sold. You can see I just sold 50% right now. That's it. And then still remaining other fraction to stay there. Now, like I told you, if I have connected on the Telegram, I can set market order. So, but you can see that the guy needs to, that was a very, can you see now? Now, so this is, right? It has gotten to resistance, a very long return back to the region. You know, we have marked this. So, but 40 something percent was good for you. Now, and then you watch and see what's going to happen. So sometime if you are bought, let's say somebody who was following the market and has bought from here, for instance, let's see to this point is about 40 something percent. Okay. So to this point is about 50%. So if it's 50%, so let's say you use $100, right? Or you use, let's say you use $100 of $100 or yeah, $100. So you have 150. So 150, you can say, let me sell 50%, or let me sell, or let me take my capital. I take $100 off and then allow the remaining $50 to run. Okay. And the same way, this tool I'm using, if I go back to the Telegram, I can set both take profit and stop loss, right? Or a deep buy. That's one of the things you probably could take advantage of. So you can see this is how money is made in crypto. All right. Sometimes it rock pull on you, then you have to take it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure knowledge was passed and opportunity is gotten. So, you have any questions on our group? Always don't waste time to ask questions, and then we give you adequate answers to your questions. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, I'm on 47% now. Remember, we have taken 50% profit off. So the remaining one is just running. Now it's 50%. My God. Okay, guys, so that's one of the things. Now 50%. Come on, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay, went to 50%. And if I go to the chart again, you just know that this point is a resistance area. And then it's going to react there as much as we actually expect. So, but of course, what you are doing when you are checking some of your analysis, you are only putting potentials, probability. So your probability could be wrong, but you work with a higher probability so that you can take advantage of it. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. Do have a nice rest. Like I told you now, when you finish selling, you have booked your profit. And after you book your profit, no matter what the market is doing, don't feel too bad. For some of us say, oh, if I had known, I wouldn't have sold. Now that I've sold, it moves. No, all you are looking for is money, and not, you are not the CEO of the company. Okay, you can see now we're in 55%. So you will now look at it. If I had just left it, okay, 55 came back to 40, coming back to 48% again and all of that. And here you ask me, Felix, how do you just pick that coin now? Oh, it has broken this. Now, what you are waiting for this guy to do now, very simple, right? Is for it to retest this region and continue. So if he does that, then what happened? I just allow that other one to run. Probably when you get to 1 million cap, right? You hear me, right? When you get to 1 million cap, I will sell. But if you see what I'm doing here now, is what I call stage one trading. Those of you who attended the last class, this is the stage one trading, right? This is the stage one trading because this is 1, 2, This is actually very shabby kind of this, but move up here, but no volume was happening, right? Because I'm in seconds. Yeah, many of you wouldn't know. I'm in seconds. My chart is in seconds. That's 15 seconds. Okay, so if I go to 30 seconds, you're going to see a different chart altogether. All right, this is MEMECOIN. So what we do in MEMECOIN is crazy, and it can be hard taking, can be breathtaking. So you may not be able to cope with it. And so you can see the guy had broken this, and if you retest and then create a new, then that's going to be amazing kind of opportunity. Oh my word. Oh my word, guys. So 49%. So that's what it is. You make money. So 50. Oh, is it 49 or 50? Okay, we are in 61% now. Okay, it's only showing us the profit we took. So it's 61% right now, guys. So I'll give us the update of how it goes tomorrow. Those of you who bought, congratulations. What I told you is risky, right? So if you bought, congratulations. So now that we have crossed 500K and we are now at about 700K, so we are looking at getting to 1 million cap. Yeah, 1 million cap. So if you get to 1 million cap, that's amazing. And most time, the way I do when you get to 1 million cap again, I take some profit. But I said the narrative is funny and I think it could be cool. Then was it that we saw narrative can be cool. 9,000 followers. Wow. 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 This is crazy, guys. Wow. 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 But what are they tweeting? To celebrate the launch, we are giving away 1 million among first 600 retweet and wallets below. I'm not with you. Okay. So they are trying to catch attention. They are trying to catch attention. So that means we're now 69%, guys. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Do have a nice rest. Today was highly elongated, but I think it was it. Bye for now.